Oh, no, wrong one. Wrong one. Hello, hello, hello. Let's go on ahead and get our QA up there. What's up, Thanos? Hello, Zoe and Kat. I am back off my vacation. I am back, guys. What's up, V? VWXY? Welcome into the show. You know, this is just afternoon hangouts where we have a little bit of fun. We talk with each other. We get to know each other. So welcome on in, guys. Yeah, I'll take a vacation every now and then. I don't really go anywhere, but I take a vacation. I can see that, Thanos. You were first. No, welcome into the show, everybody. I hope y'all are here for a good old time. Yeah, I remember Purple Sun, VWXY. Is that you? But yeah, I remember him. So yeah, everybody, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Thank you for joining the show. My name is Clinton Gage. You know, welcome into the show here and enjoy yourself. You know, we're just having a good old hangout. Oh, welcome in. Welcome back in there, Purple Sun. What is that text top right supposed to be? Oh, that's my email address. So if y'all want to go, you know, send me an email or anything, that's how you get a hold of me. Vexy. Oh, okay. Do you have a plan what you're going to do with your next video? I'm still currently thinking about it. Hey, Connie. But yeah, that's my email address, man, in case anybody wants to get a hold of me. It's right here. You know, welcome in, everybody. You know, thank you all for showing up. It's been a nice 3 days off. You know, I needed that after 6 months. You know, you kind of work your tail off on these and everything like that. Now I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants. But I have found another bottle of propane. I'm going to see if it's got anything in it. So we might be able to go back to our forging videos. But my dad has misplaced my dead gum knife blade. So we might have to start a new one. But that's all good because we'll just start a new one until we can find the old one. That'll just make it easy. You know, Thanos, I haven't figured that out yet. I ain't figured that out yet at all. Nice, Vexy. You got a new car. That's always fun to have in the house. Some definitely needed. Oh, man. We got our truck fixed and then found out that it's got a blown head gasket. So we're going to have to actually probably sell the damn thing. Then we're going to have to probably sell our van, too. So we might be out of a ride for a little bit. Yeah, my vacation was kind of fun. I spent most of it doing me time. You know, just enjoying myself. Mostly just listening to music, relaxing. You know, it was a long 6 months to fight to get here to monetization. You know, aside from some work that I had to do. But I did get to see an old friend that I haven't seen in a long time. I just stayed at home, man. I didn't go anywhere. Thank you, Connie. But yeah, I just stayed at home. We're the Gold Brother. Well, welcome in there, Michael Hardy. Or Hadley. Welcome in, Michael Hadley. Toyota Sequoia is supposed to be a really good vehicle, man. So, Vexy, that should be a good vehicle for the family. You know, I hope it serves you well for a long time, man. So, yeah, where's everybody from? If you're new here, pop on in, say hi. You know, tell us where you're from. You know, it'd be awesome to be able to meet people from all around the world. Oh. Suction. All right. I don't know what you mean by suction, Michael, but okay. But yeah, everybody, welcome on in. You know, I hope y'all are all having a good day. My day could be better. Stockton, Cali. Oh, okay, cool. Michigan in the house. Go blue. Yeah, there we go, Connie. I got some family up in Michigan. They're by marriage, but they're still family. You know, so I understand, I understand that part. And Michigan's not a bad little old state. Oh, okay, Bexy. Make sure you have permission to be here, buddy. That's why I have my email address up here. Have your parents send me an email saying you're allowed to be in the show. Otherwise, I have to ask you to step on out for a little while, man. Okay? But we definitely need those parents' permissions before I can ask you to come back into the show. We got Virginia in. Germany Benz wants to say that. What's up, Alexandria? How you doing? I took my little vacay. I'm back. Thank you, Bexy, for understanding. But yeah, guys, if you're young, make sure you get parental permission to watch my show. Have them give you permission and email me so that way I have it on record that you guys are allowed to be in the show. Nice to see you too, Nano Red. Yeah, I do put a warning up. I put not for kids on there, but this just also is like a second or third layer of protection. You live in Michigan? Nice. I like Michigan. Detroit was a lot of fun. Detroit was a lot of fun. I actually got to drive past Marshall Mathers' real actual house. Oh, Tennessee. I've been to Memphis a few times, actually. My grandmother went to Graceland a couple times, but I just drove through Memphis. Stopped there for a little while, but didn't stay long. About 3 days. That was on my way up to Ohio. No, it's cheaper than that. I think it's less than $2.50 a gallon right now. Nice. Coming home from Tennessee today. Cool. That's always cool to hear. What's that, Michael Hadley? Yeah, how cheap the gas prices are. Yeah, they're kind of cheap down here, but you got to think Texas has the largest petroleum reserve in the entire United States next to Alaska. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was definitely fun. The most fun I had was going to my friend's house. Or you talk about going to Memphis, because when I went to Memphis, it was pretty fun. We went out to eat. We went around for a little bit, drove around, got to see, like I said, 8 Mile Road. Just a few things. Nice, coming down to Texas. Yeah, Connie, sounds like it's getting gouged for gasoline, that's for sure. Hey, Shuck, hey. Chill away from the stand. Away from the stand. Not up against it. The dog, man. Houston. Hey, you're going to be kind of close to me. Dang, you are kind of getting gouged. It snows every once in a while out here. But it's gone by the next day. You got to enjoy it while it's falling, or else goodbye in an hour or so. No, I've never went to Dollywood, although I do like Dolly Parton. She's one of the few country singers I like. What's up, Lucy? So I'd definitely go to Dollywood if I got the chance. I just haven't actually gotten the chance. I was working when I went to Detroit. So I didn't get to enjoy all the sites. I was there to build a Dollar General, and then we had to leave to the next one in Pennsylvania. So, yeah, I didn't get to stay long, but I did enjoy what I did get to see. And like when you drive past 8 Mile Road, it literally has a sign saying "Home of Marshall Mathers," and I was like, "Dude, that was cool." Oh, so how's everybody doing today? Your boy is okay. I gotta go get checked out by the doctor today. I'm not doing the best. Remember how I said I was having a bad 2 months? Well, it's accumulating into something that could possibly be really bad. So I have to go to the doctor after this little show today. So I don't know when we're going to do final thoughts tonight. If we can. You know, but we're going to try to. I'll definitely try to there, Zoe and Kat. I'll definitely try to go on Big Bear. Big Bear Mountain. All right, I'll remember that. Hey, back away from that stand, boy. But yeah, I'll definitely try to remember that one, guys. Oh. So yeah, your dude is in some serious owie right now. I am in an extreme amount of pain. I know I don't look it, but I'm really good at handling it. But yeah, let's just say it feels like I got stabbed somewhere you shouldn't be stabbed. And yeah, I gotta go get that checked out. It's been doing that for 4 days. So, youch. Time to go get something figured out. So that kind of brings me into a little topic real quick for a short little discussion. Guys, if you feel there's something off or you feel there's something wrong, go to the doctor. Don't hold off like I do. I hold off because I have to mentally prepare myself for doctors. Don't do that because it makes it so much worse. You know, go on ahead, walk your happy butt in there, get yourself checked out. You know, even if you bump your head, like they say on that commercial, if you knock your melon, go get it checked out. Nice. Big Bear Mountain made you pass out? That's a hell of a roller coaster then. But yeah, guys, so if there's something that you feel is making you sick or you're tired or, you know, even after you've gotten enough sleep, you're still tired or something like that, guys, go get yourself looked at. You know, there could be something wrong, you know, and that's what I'm going to be doing today is going to get myself checked out. And hope to God that it's not something terrible. So let's pray that it's something small. But yeah. Owie. Like serious owie. All right. You know what? I think I'm going to... Oh, well, never mind. I got one right here to have a skull with. And we've got our drinking water. Thank you, Michael. Yeah, because, guys, it's really hard to sit up like this right now. Oh, your friend did? That's not good. Or they passed out on the ride? If so, that's a gnarly roller coaster. I know I watched a guy upchuck on a roller coaster. He puked when they were at the top, and it splattered everybody at the bottom. Jiminy Cricket. Always let your conscience be your guide. Cheers, everybody. Skull. I hope I feel better soon. You know, I'm trying really hard for it. Mainly because I don't like coming on here for you guys and being in pain or being, you know, down in any way, because it brings you guys down. And I want to uplift all of you guys. I want to be that guy that when everybody turns on their cell phone and they see a notification from me that are a part of my channel, I want to be that guy that people get excited about. You know, I want to be that guy that they're just like, this is the coolest guy on the planet. So I'm working on trying to figure that out at the moment. You know, and it's going to take me a minute. There's going to be some changes coming to the channel now that we're monetized. Nothing major, but I am looking into possible new direction with the show. I'm looking into possible new shows to do, and basically just trying to figure out some things. Like I might just do a special on mythology and learn as much as I can about different myths and talk to you guys about that. Or I might come on here and tell stories. You know, looked like she died very pale. Jiminy was not happy that day. Aww. I'm sorry, Zoe. But yeah, I might end up doing like a mythology thing, or do some videos on, you know, some of the other stuff that I know where I don't have to rely on a ride to be able to go do it. Because guys, that's what killed like half our show this past 6 months. Otherwise, I would have been going out to the creek and everything like that. But guys, we fixed the truck only to have something else break down on it every time. So we just recently found out after fixing the starter that it's got a blown head gasket. So it's actually going to cost more to repair the head gasket than it would be for us to just sell the car. So we're probably just going to sell the truck and call it even. But that is going to leave me without a ride for a little bit. So I've got to come up with plans and ideas on how to build and do things around here without a ride. Yeah. So that's going to be interesting. What's up, Ann? How you doing? I like the little bearded gnome. That's cool. Oh, let's see here. Yep, that's the right setting. Magic. How do you monetize? Man, you got to get 1,000 followers, and then you got to get 3,000 watch hours, which is easier to get than the 3 million short views. So it's just easier to get yourself, you know, 3,000 watch hours, go live 2 to 3 times a day, do it for about an hour at a time, you know, make it count each time you do it. Try your best to bring people in. You know, there's different ways you can get monetized. You can also sometimes go on to other people's channels, get to know them, become good friends with them, and then see if you can advertise your channel there. You know, that's how I got a lot of my live supporters. You know, some of my best friends came because I was browsing through a live and happened to stumble on somebody and decided I'm going to talk to this person. And they end up advertising my channel every time. So it's all in how you present yourself. It's all in hitting them trends, popping out shorts, popping out lives, popping out videos. It's a lot of work. It's not something you could just sit back and just be like, okay, I'm going to do this from now on. Because your videos will get dull, which is some of the problems with some of mine. They're starting to get a little dull. So I got to find a way to spice them up. Jiminy Cricket best friend. But yeah, that's basically how you get monetized. Oh, wow, we dropped down to 0 views. Oh, no. We have nobody in the show except for a few friends. Yeah, it can be tough there, Michael Hadley. It can be. You know, you got to work for it. It's not, I'm just going to come on here and have fun every day. Because you got to come on here. You got to come on here and you got to get their attention. You know, that's why sometimes I'm wearing leather armor. You know, not only do I enjoy wearing it, not only do I train in it, but it catches your eyes. You know, it stops people. It makes them want to stay and listen for a little bit. So, yeah, you know, find you a shtick. You know, find you a gimmick. Latch onto it because it works. It does. You know, and it makes for sometimes an interesting YouTube career. But as soon as you get done with that first video and you make that gimmick, after that, you got to be able to find out what videos are going to make the most impact. And you got to be able to turn around and figure out how to work that gimmick into it. You know, then finding shorts that are trending that will suit you. I happened to find a short about the zombie apocalypse. It says the weapon nearest you is your weapon during the zombie apocalypse. I pulled out 3 because I'm never around just one weapon. So I pulled out 3. The hat caught you. I got you, Michael. Yeah, the hat does it a lot too. The hat, the beard. Like I said, right here, I've got some actual leather armor. You know, this cost me a pretty penny, guys. But this is actual body armor. And sometimes I'll wear this. I made shoulder guards for it, and I made an arm guard for it. But other than that, I had to buy this one, you know, because I can't afford the leather for this, so to make one anyway. So I had to buy this, but I enjoy it. It's a good piece of armor. It does its job really well as far as like deflecting blows and stuff like that. I haven't had an issue in training with it yet when I accidentally hit myself or something. You still feel kinetic impact, but that's expected. That's going to change just a tad when I get my chainmail. Better than Gladiator. Thank you. You can talk about your alligator pet again, friend, by the interest in that Germany. Oh, yeah. I had a pet alligator for a while. You know, his name was Gator. Yeah. I couldn't think of what to call him, so I called him Gator. And he was partially how I got my nickname. I got nicknamed after my own pet. But he ate marshmallows, was totally used to people, was absolutely non-aggressive. You could actually walk up to the alligator and touch him on the top of the head, and he'd just open his mouth and hiss a little bit. You know, that was about it. He was a very unaggressive animal. He was well-fed, had a well-maintained home. He had anything he ever wanted, you know, and we took good care of him. You know, he was, we got him when he was about that long, you know, just at a hatchling, maybe a little over a hatchling. And that's when I sat out there for weeks protecting that little alligator, you know, shooting any birds that got near him and trying to keep snakes away from him, just keeping an eye on the guy. And just my constant presence ended up getting him absolutely 100% used to humans. And he'd just come walking right up, look at you like, where's my marshmallow, dang it? Yes, I was a gator's aide. Basically, I was an alligator aide. But he was a lot of fun. Made it real easy to be able to get rid of... sorry, guys, hold on. But he made it real easy to get rid of leftovers, especially, you know, bad meat. He just called out. Hold on a second, guys. That's my mom. Well, everybody, that turned out to be my mother. Hey, what's up, Valkyrie? How you doing? Oh, okay. That was my mom. She's going to be here in about 3 minutes, guys. she's bringing me something and possibly going to try to take me to the hospital. So we're going to go on ahead and see how that goes. But I'm probably actually about to have to cut this live short for the simple fact that I don't know if I'm going to the hospital after this. You know, because this needs to be checked out like that. You know, so I got to go on ahead and get on off of here now, guys. I do apologize. My day is apparently going to be busy. I know, Valkyrie, you just got on here, but I will be on again later on tonight. We're going to do our full hour. You know, it will be final thoughts, and it's going to be the importance of knowing your body, guys, knowing what your body is all about. You know, so let's come on in. Let's check that out. And I don't mean this in a bad way. I mean, like, know when you're sick. Know when you're healthy. Know when you pushed yourself too far. That's what I'm going to be talking about. So, guys, come join me then. And we'll see you when we get our next chance. I do apologize this went so fast. But we will be back on here in just a little while. All right? I might come on a little earlier tonight just so we can get this and have a little extra time. All right? We'll check you all here next time, and I'll see you all later. Love y'all. See you from a swamp, later from a gator. Love your mama, love your papa, love yourself. Be kind, always find a way to help. I'll catch you all later.